So, last time, you guys were headed back from after Kazman won the tournament uh, and got a bunch of money. Which, by the way, Kaz, I did not give you how much it was, so I'm just gonna give you 3,000 bits. Have fun with that.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Again?
Uh, Secondly, you guys returned back to the HQ afterwards with not really much to do, and there was a commotion happening in HQ where Lilamon, aka Minervamon, was taking a visit to looks obviously to Jupitermon and Junimon, and you guys came in and everyone was looking at her wondering what's going on, and then she just left. So yeah.
Yeah, and we tried to play it off as very normal. It's like, nah, this is fine and chill. Y'all are making something out of nothing.
Uh, you then had a friendly, not suspicious at all chat with Jokermon, who said, "Yeah, I'm gonna need your help. I need you to come with me. Can you take these chips and install them?" And then Centaurumon's like, "Yeah, I know how to do this." Uh, and he explained to you guys how to use them. Jokermon said that it was supposed to make you smaller uh, for where your guys are going into when you need to do it. Um, he has enlisted the help of Filmon because of the area in which this place is that you're going to currently, which is in the Taiga, which only people who are from there and know about it know how to get to the city that is hidden there. Uh, During this time, several fun dreams happened to certain members, and Tyrannomon constantly has been trying to figure out how to install this chip in himself and has yet to do so. So with that all said, you guys have rest for the night. It is now the next morning, and Jokermon is going to let Filmon do the rest of the traveling because he has to know where you're going. Um, Jokermon will explain that you are not going to the city. You have no reason to go there, and that's not where you're headed, anyways. So he is going to uh, actually go over into this way. And actually, when you get to halfway, like say about like there-ish, going this direction, it has become incredibly foggy. Although it seems that the area around Filmon has the fog has kind of like pushed out around him somehow. So he either knows where he's going or something is allowing him to be able to see where he's going. Let's see. How far can you guys get before you have to rest for the night? So that would be 6. Kaz is the slowest still, but you're gonna actually have to be slower because he's traveling slow to go through the fog to make sure you guys don't get lost. So probably you'll get to about uh, around there. You're not exactly sure on your map that you have because of all the fog that you're in. It feels like you're headed that way.
Oh.
I would like all of you to make me just survival checks for me.
Ooh.
16.
17, 16, and 14. All right. So far as you've been traveling, you are keeping an eye on the way through this fog, and You think you could probably travel at least to this point from where you are without getting lost. And Filmon finds a rather large tree that you guys can set up camp around. And before I do anything else, Law, roll me a D100.
Okay. Ah, so close.
uh, as you get to about there, it feels like it's just kind of, it's not raining, but it's like feels like there is rain coming down on you. Just like it's like just drizzling basically. But even with this rain, there's not really any. This fog doesn't even look like it's being parted at all. And you rest for the night. Which of you is gonna not take a watch? And is just gonna
Not take
sleep
what?
fully.
I'll take a watch.
Who's gonna take the other one?
I can take the other one.
Take. Oh, okay.
Cool. Everybody make me bravery checks for starters.
Okay.
Bravery is okay. Still +5 for me.
See one again.
17.
Okay. Kaz and Law.
Yes.
You both have a dream as you are looking up to the sky. All around you there is fire burning. Actually, give me a perception check before I go any further.
All of us?
15.
Or no, just him?
No, you as well.
Okay.
You're in this dream. I need you to do a perception check. Blitmon, nothing happens to you during the night.
Hey.
12.
Kaz, the only thing you can see around you is all the fire and like the destruction of like what look to be like stone buildings, you guess. La, you got a 17, right?
19.
A 19?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the first one was your roll, right? With that 19, you as you are looking around and looking up, the first thing you notice is that you've never. No, that's not true. You have seen it. The weird digital glitches that you were told that it might be the X program are not affecting you and not affecting Tyrannomon, who is to your right. Kaz, you look to your left and you can't tell who that is.
Okay.
And the program doesn't seem to be affecting you. But there is something you notice about not only yourself, but of Tyrannomon. Kaz, please remind me, you're not changing your mind about being Triceramon, correct?
No, I'm not changing my
Okay.
mind.
You look over to Kaz, like, and then you look around, seeing the destruction on this weird program that seems to also be affecting some of the buildings. And then you look back to Kaz, and his body has completely changed. Not only has he not a Tyrannomon anymore, but his body has, if I remember correctly, 1 second, instead of the red body that he has, he's got like steel plates all over his back. He's got 3 horns, one out of it the tip of his nose, and 2 out of the top of his head. They're very yellow. His body has mostly changed from red to green now. And you look at yourself, and your body has also changed to whatever you have decided in the future to evolve to their law, because I don't know if you are going to become.
Vegetarian is still the plan.
All right. And as the both of you are looking up to the sky, you see a Digimon that is primarily. It's hard to tell because he's above the light of the flames coming off of the buildings, but you see a Digimon that is primarily black and blue and is flying in the sky. And then the dream stops.
Okay.
Kaz, the only thing that happened that was different from you is that you can only you look up and you just see the Digimon flying, and that's it. You don't notice any of the rest of that.
Oh.
You did not
Okay.
roll. You did not roll high enough, unfortunately.
Okay.
But yeah, that happened.
I mean, weird dreams are nothing terribly new for us, so.
No. Not usually shared ones. I mean, hey guys, how's it going?
Doing alright. Like, other than the weird dreams, like.
Oh, another one.
Yeah, it's been a little while since I'd had one, so kind of figured that would happen at some point.
Up there.
And then, as you guys put away camp and get ready to leave, Filmon once again takes you through the taiga here. Technically, still, he's going to bring you to there. Please roll me survival checks again.
Okay.
17.
Ooh.
Law, you don't have any way to confirm it with the other two, but you think you could get back to where you've gone, maybe.
Technically, I have a decent sense of direction, so I could try if need be.
But eventually you reach a odd site. Law, you're guessing at this point. You've gone far enough left that you could be seeing the ocean soon. But instead you're seeing a ruins of sorts, and there is what looks to be a cave that has been. Give me a knowledge check, everybody.
Okay.
14, not very good.
Yikes.
13. With a 14 and a 13, it looks like the cave has been kind of. It's not natural at all. Looks like it's been carved out. And Jokermon say, we're here, finally. We're back. Okay, so, how do you guys installed the things in the chips I gave you, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see. Let me do some quick math here for myself. Let's see. That's one day there, and there was another day. It's almost been another day. we'll have to wait it out till tomorrow for the chips to be completed its program into you. He's gonna look to the three of you. Tyrannomon, may I get your assistance with something?
Oh, okay.
Right this
What do
way, and
you...
he's gonna pull you in a direction to a kind of a ruined roll me a knowledge check there, Tyrannomon, and anyone else who would follow him when he's pulled. 15 is actually
15.
it kind of looks like how a garage would be described to you. It is a very large building that has been basically dilapidated and broken down. It looked like it might have had a shutter on it, but it looks like the shutter's like halfway open and like rusted in place. And Jokermon's like, "You mind pushing that up and out of the way, or like rip it off? I don't care which."
Okay, I grab onto it and rip it off.
Yeah, feats of strength, my friend.
Okay.
And of course, you chose the harder option, but okay.
Well,
I believe.
Do it.
oh, can you
Uh,
take the 13
no, I cannot.
instead
I'm
of...
sorry.
Well,
No.
instead of the 5?
Unfortunately, I have to take the 5 because it was the first one rolled. You go
Yeah.
to like rip open the shutter, and even though it's like rusted shut, it does not move.
Okay.
So what do you do? He's like, yeah. Did you having problems there? You good? I need to get
Yeah, can I try again?
yes.
Another piece of strength?
Yes, I will take the 13 this time. And
Okay.
uh, you kind of like dig your claws into like the center of where the rusted thing is, and you kind of just like pull it apart, like it's nothing, like it's a piece of paper.
Okay.
Just had to get resituated, is all.
There,
And you move it
there
far
we
enough.
go.
And I would like you, and you look in and you see something odd, and I would like you to make me a knowledge check to see if you even know what this is. It is going to be incredibly difficult because you probably won't, but you might roll really high. Unfortunately, that is not high enough to know what this thing is. It looks like it is easily covered in vines and a little. It doesn't quite look like it's rusted over. Maybe that's just the what's on it, but it's definitely covered in moss and vines, and it's got like a weird long not long. How can I describe this thing without giving? It's like a weird. It's not really long, but it's like I can't think of a way to describe it. I'll be honest. But it has what looks to be like 6 legs coming outside of the middle part of its body. You have no idea what it is. You don't know if it is even. It might be a Digimon, but you're not even sure if that's true either.
Okay.
The two of you just hear Tanaramon struggle, and then you hear sounds of ripping metal open. And then after you've ripped the metal out of the way, Jokermon will go in. And he's going to go examine this thing that's in here. looks around, like taps on it. It's set. You hear the sound of like hollow metal as he taps it. Um, he's like, "All right, can you you can breathe fire, right? Can you get rid of all those vines and stuff?"
Yeah, I can breathe fire.
Yeah, just do your fire breath real quick.
Just the attack.
Yeah, just the attack.
Okay.
I mean, you'll hit it. I just need to see if you do something enough damage to it or something happens to it. Okay.
Okay.
You burn off all the vines and the moss, surprisingly, and he makes it kind of like stays on fire for a second, and then he tells you to step back, and then he kind of like pulls out his scythe and makes a motion so fast that a gust of wind immediately happens, and the fire is extinguished. And now you can see it a little bit more clearer. And do Blipmon and Centaurmon come to see what all the ruckus is about? Because now you hear the sounds of fire.
I assume that I'm helping to get camp ready mostly.
Okay.
Because I figured, like he said, we need to wait here for a day. I figure they've got, like, if they're over there doing something, they'll probably like be bringing it back here or whatever. So
Yeah, I'm on the same mindset.
All right. Tyrannomon, you see him look around on top of this thing for something, and then he grabs onto something and like he pulls up what looks to be like a hatch, and then he goes inside of the thing. And you hear just the random sounds of creaking metal and him making various grunts and like just talking to himself. And it's like, okay, that's still good.
Come on, Jokermon, get it. Get it. That's what he says to himself.
No. He's that you hear him kind of say, okay, that's good. That needs to be replaced. I have one of those now, thankfully. That should be good. That should be good. Okay, now I just need a power source. Let's see. There it is. I might not have the right one. Let me just check. And you hear like stuff like hitting metal, like maybe he's like throwing things on the bottom of the wherever he's inside of is like stuff. You see do you know what? Kaz, roll me a D100. High or low?
I'll say hi.
All right.
Oops.
Okay. Too many times, but I'll take the 90 anyways.
Yeah, 90.
Okay. One moment. To see what is happening here. No, that would be in handouts. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kaz, just roll me a D12.
Okay.
1,
7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Something is thrown out of the hatch that he still has open, and it lands at your feet. It looks to be like a plug-in.
Okay. Can I'll ask him if I can I use this?
It says, no, please, that's merchandise. Please leave it there.
Okay.
I'm just having trouble finding this thing I'm looking for. God, there's so much stuff in this bag. I need to clean it out.
Okay. then don't don't touch it.
Okay. And then eventually he comes out of the hatch. He closes the hatch. He's like, well, it'll take a little bit, but I gotta charge the power source that it has. You or any of your friends wouldn't happen to have any electric moves at all, would you?
Uh, I no, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure. Do you want me to go back and ask them?
I would like you to take that shutter and move more of it out of the way, and then push this thing outside in front of the cave, if you could.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah,
He's gonna jump off. He's gonna look at the wheels. It's a little rusted, but I can fix that probably. Yeah, he says, do that. I gotta go see if I can charge this somehow. And he walks out past you. And now you're stuck with this thing just in here.
Okay.
So first things first, I need you to pull apart the shutter more. So roll another feat of strength.
Okay.
Uh,
That's 11.
No, it'd be 14. The 14 will successfully pull it the shutter out enough that you should be able to push this thing through. It's going to take you a bit with the 13 to push it in front of the cave, but you will eventually do it, and you'll be probably need to actually sleep for the night because you'll be exhausted.
Okay.
Because this thing is not only is it about the same size as you, it is also completely made of metal and as heavy as all hell.
Okay.
Also, the wheels are kind of rusted, so they're not kind of pushing forward as fast as they should be. While that is happening, Centarmon and Blitmon, he's going to come to you with this long, weird-looking tube. It's like, hey, either of you guys got any electric powers or any way to generate electricity?
I do not, sorry.
Me being a literal machine, could I possibly charge it up?
Not unless you want to be basically powered down, which he doesn't want you to do.
Yeah, probably best not then.
He's like, all right, fine. I figured I'd have to do this, but I figured I'm hoping it would be a lot easier. He's gonna carefully set down this tube and put his pack on the ground and kind of like search inside again. And he pulls out what looks he pulls out a wire and he's like, okay, there's the wire, where's the other part of it? He goes back in, look again, and you just kind of hear like muffled voices as he's just talking to himself. And then he pulls out a bike that is mounted on top of this weird machine. And then he was like, oh wait, I'm missing something. Goes back in and he pulls out like this other stand and sets it next to the bike. Then he takes the cable, plugs it into the stand, and then he takes the weird tube and then puts it into a slot in the stand. And then he gets on the bicycle. And I think you can see where this is going. As he starts pedaling to power the device.
Yeah, sorry, that's not something that I'm really able to help with. Honestly, I don't think any of us is really suited for that particular machine.
One moment. I'm going to look at something because he is still here. I want to see if he has anything and just isn't. Uh. Hmm. One moment. Uh. Yeah, at one point, Filmon is gonna come over while he's charging it and just kind of like uh, grab onto it, and then he starts generating electricity.
Oh.
It's not a lot,
Something he's
but
capable of.
it's not a lot, but it'll make it charging this thing at least a little bit faster, and Jokermon will actually be able to get sleep.
That's good.
Um, but yeah, after a
Sleep is
while,
typically
while Jokermon is
recommended.
doing this, Tyrannomon eventually comes over with this vehicle-looking thing, uh, and I'm gonna put it down just on the main map for right now. Kind of looks like that. I'll make it a little bigger.
Oh.
Yeah, that's from Digimon World too.
Huh.
The tires on it are a little bit rusted. The paint is kind of worn off on it, so it's basically just the weird. It's basically steel and the weird copper color that it has. Uh, he's Jokermon would be like, if you two aren't doing anything, he's still pedaling the bicycle. Could you try and get rid of the rust on those wheels? We kind of need that.
Is there anything that we need to do for that, or
Uh, let's say a just an let's just do an. I'll say either do a feats of strength to try and like take the rust off, or an intelligence check if you think there's an easier way to uh if you can think of an easier way to get rid of the rust or not.
yeah, I'd rather try and like think if there's another way. Maybe there's like something in the area that we can use. 13. I'm probably not thinking of a lot.
Uh, you could wash it off, but you think that would take a while, anyways.
Yeah,
Probably about the same amount of time as trying to force the rust off.
yeah, just scrape it. All right, well, I guess we'll just start scraping then.
All right,
So I
everybody
guess
wants
just
to.
Alright.
Kaz, you are
all
exhausted
right.
trying to
Well,
push this
I
thing
guess.
here, so you will
Yeah.
not be able to help in this.
I'll give it a
You
shot.
you take a sit down.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
Uh, Law, what did you roll?
19.
Uh, it takes a little bit, but you eventually get the rust off of a couple of the one side of the tires. Both of you can roll me it again to see if you can do it before nightfall hits.
oh, that's better. Oh, wow.
21?
Oh yeah, wait. Now that you've done one side, you do the other side a lot faster.
Yeah.
It's not sparkling clean or fresh, but Jokermon's like that should probably be good enough. Hopefully, As he's stopped running on this thing, the tube has a slight glow to it now, but he looks exhausted. Tyrannomon's exhausted. So Centauromon and Blipmon, you're gonna have to be on watch.
All right.
So, uh, I'm not gonna have you guys do anything for today. Uh, because, actually, who's on second watch?
Does not matter to me.
Should I do second watch?
Sure.
All right, I'll do second watch.
All right, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Ooh.
Ooh, I spelled that wrong. All right. How do I want to do this? All of you, who are asleep, you don't have a dream, but you can definitely tell, you are awake, but all you see currently is blackness. You don't see anything. Blimpmon, you were looking up at the stars, at the fire, whatever you have going. You blink for a second, and then you open your eyes, and you don't. Your eyes are open, but you don't see anything.
Oh.
You did, while you had your eyes closed, had this weird feeling go through your body. But suddenly, all of you hear this strange whirring sound, and what sounds to be like things like starting, being turned on, and you hear kind of Jokermon's voice, and is like, that goes there, and da da da, and push. You hear a button push somewhere. That should, yes, and then all of you can now see this weird display screen in front of you, and you are not where you think you should normally be. Let me just, nope, that's the wrong one. I want this one. Let me just make sure you are. Gonna need you guys to roll me some things real quick. All right. First things first, I need the three of you to roll me 1, 2, 3, 4, D. Actually, no. Let's do this separately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kaz. Actually, no. We'll do you last, Kaz. La, roll me a D5. Four. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're gonna go there. Blipmon, roll me a D. Yeah, roll me. Actually, yeah, no, I'm not. I'm dumb. Both of you, Kaz and Shadow, roll me a D5. Kaz, you want to roll a D? If you want to roll a D6 and just re-roll a 6.
Ugh.
I caught it.
All right. Okay, so you're gonna go into that room. And you get to stay there. Okay. Now I need, let's say, Shadow, roll me a d5 again. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is gonna be weird, but La, I need you to roll me a D88.
Okay. Just a second. 39.
1, 2, 3. That's 10. That's 11. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. So I just need to do. Okay. And then, Kaz, roll me another D. 5, please.
Okay. Oh,
Ooh, okay.
5 again.
Yep. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm gonna say it can't be in those three and those squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shadow, roll me a D71.
Oh boy.
62. This will all make sense in a second. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 56. Well, that would be 56, 7, 58, 59, 60, 61. So there. And finally, I need all of you once again to roll me one last all of you roll me a D100 this time.
Okay.
All right. Then all of you can roll me a D5 again.
Okay.
Okay.
Three, 5. Kaz, I just need a D5 from you. Actually, can you roll me a D4 for me?
Okay. Are you sure? I
Yeah.
got D5.
Yeah, I need a D4, sorry.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
Excellent.
1.
That's fine. And then finally, I'll need all of you to roll me one last D100.
Okay.
I think are you just using Roll20 to dice roller thing, Kaz?
Yeah.
It's because you're hitting the 3 is why you're rolling so many things at once.
Oh, or no, I just uh, clicked it on the mouse. I hold it too long,
Oh,
I
okay.
guess. Yeah.
Well, some reason I can think of why it'd be like that. So I'm gonna go with those three because those are all mixed up. So okay. Yeah, I'm going to put. So I get to put. Where am I gonna put this? Let's put it right there. So just give me a second while I put some things instead of them being on the light layer onto the right layer. Haha. Duh. I should have put these on the. I'm gonna put that there. This is just something I'm testing out. This just to see because it was just a fun idea and I had. Okay, so you are going to. I'm gonna move you. All right. Are you on the? What layer are you on? Oh, he's on the. He's still on the yellow. Let me move you to that layer for right now. And I can move you to that layer. All right. I will move you to here. Boop. And then you should be up into this corner up here. You see a room, like a square rectangular room, as the thing that you are inside pops up, but you don't really have a body. In fact, your body feels like to be this thing that you are inside of right now. You hear Jokermon's voice like, "All right, so I might have lied just a smidge. I did say they technically made you smaller, in which they technically did. They technically made you data, I guess is the best way I could describe it. You're not dead, so don't worry about that. Currently, you are inside of this artifact that is known as a Digibeetle. All of you should be able to move the thing and you are in. So, good luck coordinating that. Listen, the thing I need you to get is at the bottom of this place. Good luck. And then you don't hear his voice anymore. The reduced range is to make up for that what you could see if you were actually playing the game. So like the camera. When you take a look around, there's two things you noticed. First, there seems to be a chest over in this bottom left corner over here. That's just barely out of reach. And also in this room, I'm gonna move him let's move him there just so he's not right next to you. There is a Kabuterimon in this room with you as well. And then you hear his voice again. It's like, oh, I forgot to mention, all the Digimon down here are wild, so have fun. And then you hear a clicking sound.
Digibeetle mean real Digibeetle.
Huh?
Okay, so how exactly does this work?
All right. So, anytime you are in a room like this, anytime you move a square, which you will be doing each turn, you guys will always be the one deciding to where to go first before anything else moves. Anytime you move a square, The creatures will
Okay,
also.
so we are just mystery dungeoning this.
You are just, yes, you are literally just Digimon World 2 mystery dungeoning this place.
Okay.
Okay. And I said, Digideal
How
meet no
does like
Digideal.
combat stuff work though?
If at any point uh, the Digimon gets within 1 square of you, I'm going to move you to this map.
Okay.
And then I will
Cool.
explain
So
what
it'll be
happens
fun
after that.
Digimon World 2. Okay.
Gotcha.
Have you been playing like Digimon World 2 Alternative recently?
No, I just thought of this idea and I wanted to do it.
Fair enough.
So, all of you have access to move that token, so feel free to move it. Whoever wants to move it can move it.
All right.
Uh,
Do you guys want to engage the Cavitarimon, or shall we go
Something
towards the
I
Death?
should mention
I would say we
before
might
you
as
move
well.
on. You cannot use any of your items outside or while in this place. So you can't use any of your healing bits or anything like that.
Oh,
Do you want to
okay.
write this down somewhere? You have separate healing things if you wish to use them. You have currently a 3 of them that will heal 3 wound boxes. I will allow you. You can use those out of fighting. You can use them during fighting. Whatever you decide to do with them.
Right.
So go ahead and move.
I'll let someone else do. So someone else take the first move.
Do you guys want to go towards the Cavitarimon and engage it, or shall we move towards the treasure chest? I mean, do you want to go towards the exit? Where shall I
I'm
move?
good either way.
Is
You
the
continue, yeah.
the Kabuterimon is an enemy, right?
Yeah, everything down here is wild, he said.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We could try to go around the Kabuterimon.
There is an exit straight to your south.
Oh, true. We could just ignore the Cavitarimon and move onwards if you want.
Let's go to the south then.
Okay.
All right. If you go south, he's going to move south.
Okay.
I guess we'll find out how far it's willing to follow us.
Yeah. So let's keep moving south. Got another one now.
Yeah, keep going.
He's going to continue to go south.
All right. What do you think? Well, shall we? I'm assuming you'll be moving next. I just moved it, so. Are you going to take it in turns? Like
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
He's
I see
going to
something to the
continue
left.
south.
There's something in the corner to the left, I think.
Yeah, there is a gold-looking chest just sitting in the corner there.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we gotta kick this guy's ass so that we can get that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, well, let's go from then. Show down. So, Kaz, do you want to move towards him?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just taking turns. It's your turn again, Kaz.
Yeah.
All right. Play encountered Digimon World 2 music. So I will bring you to this place, and let me get the tokens out.
Sorry, I only know the Pokemon battle music. I never played the Digimon games. Sorry, guys.
Wow.
I
Let's
didn't really play the
see.
Digimon
Okay.
World games either.
Give me 1 second. Law, give me a D100. Okay. Then I will put. Let's see if I can find one that's. Oh, actually, I know perfectly what I can do. Where is he? These are in alphabetical order, so he's probably at the bottom, I bet. Here he is. Okay. Give me just 1 second as I make up some bullshit. All right. So we are going to do this by initiative just makes the most sense. Let's see. What does everybody have for initiative? What is everybody's initiative a bonus, like their plus? Is it
+5 for me.
Mine is +2.
yours is +8, my friend?
Okay.
Very glad.
I didn't know what that. Yeah, +2 is my. That's the area bonus or whatever.
Yeah, you don't have that. No land walk abilities are activating in here.
Okay, initiative 3d6 plus 6. Okay. So do we need to roll it?
You know what? Yeah, we'll do like this. This will determine who goes first. Just go ahead and roll your initiative.
So that would be 16 for me.
Everybody, just roll initiative, please.
1, 2.
Excuse me while I just move them forward so I can add that into the turn order. Okay. Uh, 22. I'm gonna say who. We'll say the Cup Terryman wrote that, so I'm gonna give him that. What did you roll there, Law?
16 in total.
16, 14, and I'll say he got 13 because he's a big guy. All right, so this is how this is gonna work. I'm gonna take all the things from Digimon World 2 here. So you can do a single attack on any enemy, and instead of them doing a dodge check, it'll be more that an accuracy check, in quote, is the best way I can describe it, even though there's already technically an accuracy check. You won't be doing any extra damage for having more accuracy or whatever. Mostly, I just need you to roll whatever attack you're doing for your damage. If you have a signature move, that still applies as normal. Kaz, you don't have to move at all from wherever you are. You don't have to be in close, but you can use any of your attacks. And let's see, since you technically have your fire breath is a cone, you can hit two enemies that are next to each other. So you can, if there was a third one over here, you could hit Kabuterimon and that guy, or you could hit Woodmon and Kabuterimon, but you wouldn't be able to hit all of them.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I'll do fire breath.
okay. Okay, so now, how did I want to do this? All right, one moment. I'm making shit up as I go here. Well, I'm making shit up. I've written it down. So let's see. That is blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh, I do have still doing dodge checks. Okay, I lied. So we're still doing dodge checks. I need to read my own things that I've literally created.
Okay.
So give me 1 second. I will make. Alright, so this is gonna hit both of them. So let's just do this for Woodmon and this for Kabuterimon. Okay. You will miss Woodmon, but you will still hit Kabuterimon. Kabuterimon has that much, so he's going to take. Oop, nope, that's the wrong way. Hold on. There we go. Kaz, as you do that, you see from your view of now that you are kind of like were shunted out of the thing, at least you think you are. You can't really tell if your body's physical or not.
And I have that feeling on weekends.
There is another bar. There is like this weird 2 bars. There is a green bar and a blue one. After you used the attack, the blue one. Let me make sure I'm doing this correctly. What I have this written down for. Yeah, you. Wait. That's wrong. Because it would be based on. Yes. Boop. And boop. And boop. Okay. So, anytime you do an attack that targets a single target, you lose 1 off of your blue bar. If you attack multiple targets or target multiple targets, you lose 1 off of each of those bars. Since Kaz, you attack both of them, you're gonna lose 2. That bar is based off of what your brains is.
Okay.
There is 2 ways you guys can get them back. Either by doing nothing on your turn, you will get back a number of points back equal to what your what would it be? I don't think it matters unless it does. We'll say you'll get back equal to what your CPU total is. So for the 2 of you, Blintmon and Kaz, that'll be 2. For Law, I believe that will be 3. Yes.
Gotcha.
All right.
Okay.
Then it is the Kabutarimon's turn. Um, he is going to attack. He's going to attack Blimpmon.
Oh no!
Blimpmon, I need a dodge roll from you. You need at least 2.
Oof.
Unfortunate. You are going to take total 2 damage because your armor is relatively high.
Well, at least I have that.
Law, it is your turn.
Okay, so are we using our actual stuff or just basic attack?
You can use your stuff if you want to. It's just that if you have signatures, there is extra stuff involved in that if you have
Yeah, I
them.
still don't have one of those.
I think
Can
Blimpmon is
I?
the only one that does.
Yeah, can I do my like party buff things still? Like,
If
can I give us all swiftness?
uh, you can. What does that do specifically? And I have to.
So
Uh,
it increases accuracy and dodge.
uh, you uh can. I believe if you remember, I said we were changing that so that you have to choose one or
So
the
I can
other.
either have it do both, but they're half as effective, or I can give one.
Right.
Um, so I guess the question I have is, can they each choose, or do I have
Uh,
to choose? Like, could they say I want 4 dodge, or I want 4, whatever, or
it
do I
is
need to
what it
choose
is.
that as the
I'm
one
leaving
thing?
that up to your discretion to as the not your discretion. I'm leaving it. When you use the ability, you have to decide what you're doing because they don't really
Okay.
have a choice of I get to choose this. You're the one that's doing it.
Okay. I'm gonna make it dodge then, so everybody has +4 dodge for. Let's see. What was my accuracy? Is 8. So I need
Uh,
to 8d6.
and in doing
Or oh
so,
wait, no, wait. These are buffs. So you roll your health, and then the number of successes you get is how long it lasts.
mm-hmm.
So I have it for 2 turns.
Yep. And Law take off 3 off of your blue bar because you made 3 targets.
Yep, that's fine.
So everybody has to roll d6s equal to the number of health, to your total health. So
Oh,
Kaz
okay.
for you that would be 8. Shadow for you that would be 6.
Wait, 6. Oh, my
Your
total.
health stat, not
Your
your
health
health
stat.
Ah,
value.
no, I can have
Sorry.
my maximum health, so I have stuff.
Yeah, that's one of the things with the game is like they reuse terms sometimes in ways they maybe shouldn't.
Yeah.
All right, that's 4.
Okay, 4 turns, nice.
So
Uh,
I do
yeah,
8d6.
8d6. Yeah,
And then we just get the one
Okay.
action, right?
yeah, just the one.
All right. Well, then I'm
Kaz
content with
gets
that.
2. So dodging. What's a thing I could use for that? Turn wise, we'll do that, and then oh no, that's the wrong person. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that. All right. Oops. 1 second. Shadow, it is your turn.
All right. Seeing as you move would still be on cooldown, wouldn't it? Or charge up.
Yeah.
There's
Charge up.
it. how do I want to say this? I believe it normally is that it's 2 turns
You
have
have to
to wait.
wait. I think it's yeah. It has to be your third turn in the fight, I believe.
Yes, I'm going to reduce that down to 2 turns. However, there are other things that'll happen if we even get to it before you even kill them or even decide to use it.
Okay. Now I'm going to hit him with Digitoxin, and I'll target both of them.
All right.
So that'd be go down 2, wouldn't it?
Yeah, down 2.
That'd be 7 now.
And then do
I
your
also
attack.
have a new skill. I have huge power now, so I can reroll any 1s when I make an accuracy roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great one.
And
Yeah.
that is 3 1s. It is D6s, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So 4.
That's nice.
Heck yes.
Okay.
That's a really good reroll right there.
Well, you are in fact hitting the Woodmon. And you just barely hit the Kabuterimon, which I think even without it, because yeah, that's 1 more. Will the Kabuterimon will try and get back up as he's hit and then stay down.
Yeah.
And then blast can cause minimum 3 points round equal to. So he's got poison for a round, and he's also going to take that much damage. And so he's going to be poisoned for a round, which it's his turn. So at the end of his turn, he's going to take the poison damage anyways. But first, he's going to attack Law.
So I need to. And then I've got a bonus of 4. Alright. I get 3 dodges.
All right. He is going to hit you.
Okay.
And Law, you're going to take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
How much damage is he taking from that poison? His CPU value? So in the end, he takes 1 extra point of damage, as when he hits you, Law, with a bunch of vines, he heals himself, but the poison hurts him. Kaz, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay, Kabuterimon is dead. He's
He
dead.
he he is in fact down. Here, I'll do that.
He's just sleeping. It's fine.
Uh,
He's going
Okay.
to a bug farm upstate.
you guys remember to shoot. You remember, guys, remember to shoot toys at these guys so you can recruit them as allies, right? No, just me.
Yep. Yeah, no, I brought a whole bunch of paper planes with me.
Um,
For some reason, that's
Okay,
the most
so-
effective in the game.
so I'll attack Woodmon.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do the same attack?
You could, but
As
there's only
before?
1 target.
Okay.
So up to you if you want to do that again.
Well, and no, I'll use a different attack.
Okay. All right. He avoids your attack. Attack has missed. He is out, so Law.
Okay.
I'm gonna apply healing goop to myself.
Okay. Lose a point for that.
Yeah. And then I need to roll my health. Alright, so it'll be 2 turns. And I need to remember I heal equal to my bit value, which is 4 at the end of my turn. Alright, so then I'm going to go back down to 0.
Shadow.
All right. Well, I am going to shoot him. I need to go into my thing in order to use this ability.
Just remember, people, when you do attacks, to take off your blue points.
Yep, I did.
Your non-distinct
Okay.
blue points.
Oh,
Okay, and that's 2 ones.
I,
So
I will take off 1 blue.
Yep, so that's 3. So he's still gonna get hit for who he is. Not looking great.
Oops.
Take off point for targeting him.
oh, just 1 point? I thought it was 2.
No, you're only
It's
attacking.
based on how many guys you target.
It's how many things you target.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The Woodmon is just gonna attack you again, Law.
Okay.
If he somehow survives this next turn, I'll have my signature move. I don't know if I want to burn that on him, but you know.
I got the same roll. Oh, I forgot. I have the ability to dodge, fix my dodges, so I can re-roll 4 of those.
You
I
better,
should have done
because
that
he's hitting
last
you
round,
otherwise.
probably. I got
Oh,
2 extra.
no.
You avoid it. Kaz, we are back to you. You no longer have your dodge bonus.
Yes.
Also, you deleted yourself from the thing. You do not need to.
Sorry, I deleted my token.
No,
Small
that last blow was fatal.
Hang on, I gotta go to another thing and grab you again. You don't need to be. Well, I mean, go back here. Do your attack while I'm refixing this.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll attack Woodmon again.
Yep. To attempt to avoid and will fail, which will knock him out.
You got him.
Okay.
All right. Battle is won. All of you roll me a D100.
Okay.
Oh. Oh. I'll let you back.
You hear you hear a ka-ching sound as somewhere on the display screen a bit value has been added.
It pays out as well.
Okay.
A nondescript number of bits that I will say later.
Okay.
All right.
Shall we go for the treasure box?
Yeah.
The thing is, we're not being followed. I suppose we can just
Wait.
take us straight down there.
Yeah.
Yep. There is nothing in the room to move around.
Oh,
So are you going to open up the box?
I believe so.
yeah.
We absolutely should.
Okay. Shadow, roll me a D100. All right. On your screen, as you go to open the box, there is a warning pop up that comes up when you go to open up the box, saying the following: "This chest is possibly trapped. Do you still wish to open it?"
Yeah, go for it.
I can take it as exploding.
Uh, okay.
All right.
Let's
You
One
open
blink.
it.
Fine. I'm a
Let's
healer. If
go.
anything happens, we'll be okay.
You open the box, and the box does nothing happens, and you gain a single MP disc, which will recover 3 blue points. I should have said blue disc, but you get the idea.
From all
And
of
then-
us?
No, it just one person when you use it. It's
Whoever
an
uses it, basically.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now you get the gist of how this is going, and we will continue this next time because it is getting closer to the end, and to the end of when we normally do, and then we can go and continue down through this place.
Yeah, I'm down. Seems like fun.
Okay.
Let's go. No, not now.